Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and to Crusader part 3. Now unfortunately we've had some equipment failure, a corrupt SD card, and I've lost quite a lot of the footage unfortunately. So what you're left with is cell phone footage from myself and Dave, and we've pulled all our resources together to put something up for everybody. This is where we left off last week. We have pretty much the sides done along the hull with one coat of top coat, and we have everything below the waterline ready for tie coat. I really do wish we had that footage, but this will have to do for now. We have at this point I think 3 days left to finish the entire boat, but it should be pretty quick now. So let's have a look and see how we do. So this is the first afternoon. Finished one coat of tie coats all along the bottom. I must say it changes the entire look of the boat. We're sitting on the edge of wondering whether we were going to get this done, and we definitely did it. Dave spent a great deal of time doing this pretty much alone. I wasn't around for this part of the tie coat, but it makes a striking difference to the boat. This is Dave putting the finishing touches. And that looks pretty decent. We'll miss this little table that we set up. It's been our home for the last 14 days or so. Boatyard life is unique. So now's the perfect time for us to take care of a few things for future endeavors. Here we're making a template, or Dave made this template. We did say we're going to replace this rudder by the time we haul out next, so it's worth taking the time now to take all the measurements down and make a very rough template. We can then work on this during the course of the next year or so and build it off site. Then when Dave's ready, we can put the new rudder on. But best take the time now to get all the information you need. So we're just about ready to do the anti-foul, at least the first coat, and she's already looking much better. Dave spent most of the morning setting this up. I only came much later in the day. Now at this point, the second coat's been done on the hull above the waterline, so it's looking really great. You can't even see those patches that were welded. Starboard, aft side and port side of the boat looks amazing. And now we have to plan for new anodes. So we'll cut those up and put them into place in a moment. So we start by lining them all up, and each anode gets numbered so we know where they belong. None of these bolts line up, they're all a little bit skew, everyone has a different size. We welded in spots for new anodes up front, these, one of them here. Hopefully she won't be a battery in the water anymore. It should give us a few more years before we need to worry about that. I'm a big fan of rounding off the edges of the anode. There's always a little bit of remaining steel. I always cut that off and round them off. I just find it gets caught up in everything as you sail. You tend to pick up fishing line from trawlers, kelp, just drag it along with you. This prevents most of that. And it just looks neater. We've also included a shaft anode. Let's save what we have. So this is on the port side of the V-berth, just forward of the bulkhead, and that's been cleaned up. This is the work you don't normally get to see. And this is what it looks like first thing every morning. Steel boats. So after a breakfast, we'll get stuck into the V-berth and sort that out. Dave had a visit. A Cape Otter popped in under the boat the night before. He took this picture for all of us. Starboard side of the V-berth, just forward of the bulkhead, prepped and primed. This is Hempeldur. We can't find that anymore in South Africa, unfortunately. So that was the last can. And tomorrow is splash day. All that remains is for the travel lift to come and lift us up so we can get in places we've missed. And when you look back at the whole project, this is what the boat looked like. We didn't quite think we were actually going to do it in the time that was allotted to us. But we did. We got stuck in and we just took every challenge one plate at a time. And this is what she looks like now. A real grown-up boat. It will probably last a number of years still. Cleaned up the area a little bit so that the travel lift can get in between us. Our little workbench is gone. It's been our home for the last couple of days. And here they are, some cell phone footage that Dave took. Doesn't take them long to lift us up, put us in the straps, remove the chocks and stands, and we can quickly get stuck in, painting under the keel and a few places that have been missed. And then it's splash time. She's getting towed off and we're going back in the water. There's obviously still so much more that needs to be done to genuinely rescue her. She needs a motor, she needs a prop, there's a ton of deck work that needs to happen, the doghouse needs to be redone, and there's a whole bunch of work inside. But, you know, we'll get it. We've got a good base to start from, and we'll probably have her sailing hopefully in the next year or two. Thank you so much to everybody who liked and subscribed and joined the channel. Thank you for being patient after I lost a lot of this footage. And I hope I can continue to bring a lot more content. it just goes to show what you can do with hard work. And she floats. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate the comments and the chats I've had. Please consider liking and subscribing, and we look forward to see you all the next time. Bye.